January 2024. What are you supposed to be doing now if you want to come to Canada in 2025? This is why visa application is always complicated, because I have applied for visa by myself from my own, and I even got my visa approved in 2 weeks plus, right? So you need to understand the step you need to take and when to take it. This is a major thing, and when you do this, the whole thing will become easier for you. It will not be frustrating, it will not be depressing. You don't need to run around to say, oh, I've not done this, I've not done that, because you know what you should do at a point in time. So a lot of people have been confused about this new policy of Canada, and many people have been discouraged, and they say, oh no, I'm not going to apply to come to study in Canada anymore. But I don't want you to think in this direction, and I will show you why. So the first thing is, why is Canada doing this? Why this policy? What is the problem? So a lot of universities are accepting international students to come study, right? And they end up seeking more revenue from the government in order to meet up with their demands, right? So now they want to limit the number of international students that will come in to study in Canada. And to do this, they employ some strategies. So the first strategy is to put a cap to the number of people that will come to Canada for studies. And to do this, of course, this policy is for 2 years. So in this 2024, they will say this is the number of people that will come in to study in Canada. And in 2025, they will do the same thing. So in 2024, they have already said that it is only 360,000 international students that will be accepted, right? So now, and this is a 35% decrease from what they accepted in 2023. That means if they accepted 100 people in 2023, in 2024 they will accept only 65 people. But I don't want this to bother you. I rather want you to channel all your energy to become part of the 65% that will be accepted. And until you do this, you will see that everything will be easier for you. Now, by extension also, they have affected the way international students bring in their spouse to come to join them in Canada. And this means that before now, every international student can invite their wife or their husband to come and join them in Canada. But now they're saying only those who are doing their masters and PhD are allowed to do that. So if you're planning to come to Canada and you want to benefit from this, bringing your spouse to Canada, you will have to target to do your masters or your PhD. Even if you have HND, you can search for schools that accept HND for your masters. And if you're not able to do that, you can do your 1-year PhD and then apply for your masters. Now, to execute this policy, the government has said that before you apply for a study permit, you have to get attestation from the province you're going to study in. And so many people have been asking, how am I going to get this attestation from my province or the province I want to move into? But the truth is that many provinces are still in the process of figuring out how best to effect this change and how they can, the official way of getting the attestation from them. So while you wait to hear the next update about that, make sure you start processing whatever you need to process. Start processing for your admission or start preparing your documents for your visa. So this is what I want you to do. Instead of thinking about how this policy has affected you or how it will affect you or how it will discourage you, I want you to channel all your energy to becoming one of these 360,000 international students that they will accept in this 2024. And how do you do that? Now, to do that, you have to take extra steps and make sure that your application is very solid, right? And how do you do that? The most important thing is understanding what you should do and when you should do that. So, for example, this is January 2024. What are you supposed to be doing now if you want to come to Canada in 2025? So I've been doing one-on-one consultation with a lot of people, and I don't think that is the best approach. So I want to be creating free videos and putting them in my YouTube channel so that you can go and see the steps you need to follow, and not just the step, but the time you need to take those steps. This is why visa application is always complicated, because I have applied for visa by myself from my own, and I even got my visa approved in 2 weeks plus, right? So you need to understand the step you need to take and when to take it. This is a major thing, and when you do this, the whole thing will become easier for you. It will not be frustrating, it will not be depressing. You don't need to run around to say, oh, I've not done this, I've not done that, because you know what you should do at a point in time. So feel free to check my profile and go to my YouTube and subscribe so that you will be able to get all these videos when they come, and they are free for you. Good luck.